Hi, I'm Charlie Steiner, and welcome to NFL Monday Night Magazine. Oilers and Bears tee it up under the dome in about a half an hour. To set the scene, we begin tonight's show with a unique dual profile of NFL receivers. One of them, ERNEST GIVINS, has been a prolific performer in Houston for the past 7 seasons, and he owes a good deal of his success to John Jefferson, a former teammate and boyhood idol, whose accomplishments in an earlier football generation inspired Givins to become the player he is today.
San Diego Chargers, first-round selection. Wide receiver, John Jefferson, Arizona State.
When the passing game was resurrected in the late 70s, one receiver raised the art of pass catching to a new level. John Jefferson became the first player in NFL history to gain over 1,000 yards receiving in each of his first 3 seasons. But what was so appealing was the way he did it, in a style all his own.
He had just absolutely tremendous control of his body. Of course, he and Dan Fouts were together on everything. It just seemed that Dan knew exactly what J.J. was going to do. And he was loose. He never got tense and tight. He was just always ready to go, always had fun when he played.
Jefferson was the final component the Chargers needed to leap from worst to first in the AFC West. But the best of times turned into a tale of 2 cities. In 1980, Jefferson and owner Gene Klein became embroiled in a feud over money. J.J. cashed in his effervescent smile. Playing football in San Diego just wasn't fun anymore. Jefferson faced the toughest decision of his life. Should he bail out of Air Coryell?
Welcome to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Home of the Green Bay Packers, the winter wonderland of the USA.
In the 4 years that followed, Jefferson never quite looked the same. In 1985, he moved on to Cleveland, but still dreamed of his days in Jack Murphy Stadium.
Come on, JJ, right now, JJ!
Nearing the end of his career, he longed to be back in an offense that utilized his talent.
If I had to do it again, you know, sitting back thinking about it, I probably would have stayed in San Diego, simply because that was the offense for me.
Jefferson chose Houston as his new home, and to make the team, he had to beat out a rookie, a wide receiver who idolized him during his glory years.
He was my role model, you know, coming out of high school and then into college and things like that. I always looked at John Jefferson because he did a lot of things for the San Diego Chargers.
At age 30, Jefferson was eager to show he hadn't lost the magic, while as a middle-round pick, ERNEST GIVINS was trying to prove he had it. Although the two were competing for the same position, they became close friends.
It was weird because I'm hanging out with a rookie, you know, this old veteran.
When I got a chance to meet my idol, it just played into my favor. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be sitting here, you know, playing with the Houston Oilers today. And he taught me the basic concept of how to run a route. And he'd say, if you just be very, very patient at what you're doing and concentrate on making a move before you even make it, you know, 9 times out of 10, you'll be wide open.
Now that Jefferson had shared his secrets, he had to work twice as hard because it was apparent Houston wasn't going to keep them both. J.J. saw the writing on the wall.
Well, you kind of know. You've been around long enough, or if I didn't play in that last preseason game, that's it.
The only time Jefferson got on the field was in pregame warm-ups. Still, he stepped aside graciously.
After they released him or waived him, you know, I felt kind of bitter about it, and he told me just, you know, go on because you have a lot of talent, you have a lot of ability, and don't let it go to waste. And I'll always be your friend. We always keep in contact, this type of thing. So, and it worked out real well for me. And look at me now.
Givins exploded into the game at breakneck pace. He gained 1,062 yards as a rookie, and in Houston's run-and-shoot offense, Givins has developed into one of the game's most exciting game breakers.
Moon, back, rush, throws, caught by Givins across the 50, to the 45, the 40, he may go!
almost like clones.
While their abilities mirror each other, it is their spirit and desire that bonds them together.
He's enjoying the game, you know. I'm proud of him. He calls me daddy, but you know, but it feels good just to see him doing well.
A father has no greater reward than watching his son follow in his footsteps.
Rolling left, looking to throw back right. Now going to be flushed out of the pocket. Look out, he heaves it to the end zone. Givens leaps. Touchdown! Oh, what a catch by
The
Givens!
torch has been passed, and Givens has established his own mark, a style that is distinctly his alone. Ernest Givins is now an idol in his own right, waiting for the next generation to carry the flame.